Y'all ready? Yeah? Get some hype in the chat. Yeah, y'all ready? Ramy says no, but, you know, fuck him. Just kidding, we love Ramy, I guess, sometimes. What's up, everyone? Y'all ready for this SION album stream? Welcome in. Isaiah Ramirez, quit retracting messages. Just kidding. Sean Stevens. Let me turn down Ramy just a hair. Ramy's on it tonight. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Volume levels are weird tonight. Anyways, Christopher Armstrong, Tobin Jordan, Isaiah Ramirez, Moshing Bacon Strip. Guys, I saw a Moshing Bacon Strip at the Acacia Train show this week. Yeah, he was moshing for sure. He was definitely a moshing bacon strip. Yeah, Steven, Browser, Jesse Mace. All right. So here's the deal, guys. We are about to watch the SION album stream released today. None of us have listened to it other than the singles. I imagine that Ramy and Jordan probably haven't heard the new single that came out today, the music video. It's a slower jam. Still love it. So, guys, if you're here, want to throw in your free request for the upcoming, the normal stream that's going to happen after this at about 8:15, sometime around there. You know, we like to talk, so sometime around there. We're going to listen to the songs. I guess we're going to do it like Spirit Box. We're going to, like, listen to each song, talk for a second afterwards. Sound good? Yeah, hell yeah. That's the legendary shit to do right there. That's the legend. Yeah, so free chats are going to be only during the stream. Throw them in and then I'll write them down, you know, hopefully I won't miss them. But once we start the next stream for the album, for the song requests, our normal Friday night parties, free chats are going to be cut off right there because we're starting late because of this album. This album's way too important to me. We want to hear this shit. I couldn't wait till Sunday. I gotta hear it now, you know, so that's what's gonna happen. Sorry about you know. So we're gonna crack open some beers. We're gonna jam out to some Howard Jones and Jared Dimes and see where the night takes us. So let's see. The one thing I didn't do before stream was get the album ready. Let's hope that it's on YouTube. Let's see. SION album. Cool. Full album stream right there. Let's go. Into the Core. Released from Into the Core. 1 day ago. This came out technically yesterday. So I'm sure people have heard it. But I wanted us to do it as a group. If you saw Jared Dine's video, he was excited to have people hear it. So I wanted to bring it to my people. And we're all going to jam out and have some fun. Am I done talking now? Okay. So throw in your free requests. We're gonna try to keep the chatter down during the songs. We're gonna immerse tonight, baby. We are immersing. So all right, let's go. SION full album stream. Let's see. Hopefully it is split up by tracks. It is. Yes. All right, so we're gonna jam out to The Blade. I'm gonna add y'all's requests in on our list while we hear the first track, which is the first single actually that they put out. So cool. Let's go. Thanksgiving was all right. I didn't do much. I was tired and I had a long week, so I didn't even go to my family's thing. I stayed home. I took that as a day off.
I just drank a bunch of margaritas.
Yes. Guys in the chat, let me know what you think of the songs that have already released. Do you think this could be an album of the year contender for you or not? Because it absolutely is for me.
What's up, Nando? Welcome in.
Yes, that riff is so good. There it is, boys. It's solo. Love that little echo right there. If I look distracted right now, I'm just putting all your requests in for the next stream. All right. Probably don't really need to talk much about this one. We already all heard this one before. Absolute fucking killer. Great.
Oh, yeah.
Great first single. Obviously they put it first in the album. It's a fucking solid opener. You know, what else do you need, you know? So next one is Drown. This is one I heard earlier today, this morning. Did a video for it right before I went to work. So this will be new for these guys.
Can we do the video with it?
Yes.
I haven't seen the video.
It's actually pretty cool. It's like it's studio work. It's like them like recording the album. So yeah, I like that shit. So of course. Venomous Dragon says it's his album of the year, so. That fucking bass, dude, is so fucking good.
That's the bass player from LA.
Is it?
Yeah, he helped him out.
A little louder, Jordan.
They're really
He
quiet.
helped with the album. He wrote a bunch of songs.
Daniel Lobach, welcome in.
That fucking mustache.
Jordan, thank you for your donations for next stream. Very spiritual sounding lyrics, like almost like some Christian sounding stuff. Which Killswitch had some lyrics like that too. It's like right there, you couldn't tell. You're like, Carry the spark. Welcome in.
What
God damn, the riff is so good.
I don't think I've ever heard his voice sound like that.
Yeah, he's done some like very interesting stuff so far.
Yeah.
This man is like 50 years old.
I know. That's what Acacia Strain was saying when I saw him live. They were like, hey, our fucking, it was either the bassist or guitarist. He was like, it's his birthday. He's like fucking 55 or something. I was like, what the fuck?
God damn, dude. I hope to be that one day. Like 56
And
years
everybody
old,
like,
still touring.
metalcore's for kids. Like, bro, all the people playing it are like fucking 50s.
Right.
Like, what are you talking
Older
about?
than me, dude.
Never too old for this. Goddamn right. All right, what'd y'all think of that track?
That
I mean,
probably
definitely
was,
softer, but
Yeah,
That was one of my favorite riffs so far. The main riff that was pretty good.
I freaked out over the bass tone that like during the verse that
Yeah.
it was like like as we were saying in the chat, spirit box level bass tone, like that like very like the bass was like almost above the guitar, just like nice little bouncy, like
yeah, I was gonna
Not-
compare this track to
Yeah,
a spirit box.
yeah.
So,
The whole song was very spirit boxy.
yeah.
yeah.
Also kind of reminding me of like that slower, I always forget the name, Desperate Times on As Daylight Dies, the slow song on that album. This is daily crucifixion, and these rusty nails leave scars. That song, you know? Next song. All right. Next one is More Than Just Myself. Another one we've already heard. Skyfall. A constant reminder. Wondering if that's an It Dies Today cover. I bet it's not. Chat, if you know it's not, don't say it. Let me be disappointed on my own. So that's kind of cool that they put the first 3 songs that we've all heard at the very beginning, like, so they get that meat out of the way. So the rest after that is just like its own little journey. So I think that's cool. Instead of like, you know, like, oh, the last song's the track, a song I've already heard. You're like, oh, well, damn, that's basically it. You know, you've already heard the album. So good on them. Let's go. Also, let's drink up, boys. Let's have some fun. How pissed are we gonna be if we get to the very end of the album and the first thing I say is fuck Spirit Box? Album of the year.
Why would you say that, though? They can both be good.
Huh?
They can both be good, man.
Well, yeah, but as number one spot, what if this is it? What if this is it, man? I don't know.
Oh, Spirit Box was already demoted for me because it's still dark though. So.
Oh, really? Still haven't finished that one yet.
Yeah.
Those different vocals again right there.
Yeah.
The fucking vocal layering. You hit Howard back in. So good. Imagine seeing that shit live, man. I hope they tour at some point. I would probably cry during that part. I would probably cry during that part.
I'll play bass for them live. Let's go.
Oh yeah, Dead Vector is coming out with an album in like a fucking week as well.
Oh, awesome.
That's crazy. Dead Vectors is so good. So good. They're another band that just never fails. Everything they put out is extremely solid.
Dead Vectors is probably my artist of the year.
Yeah, they're
like all the artists that I found this year.
Yeah,
they're my favorite one.
So surprising to find someone that just everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Another one we don't really need to talk about. We've heard this one. Another great fucking solid track. Howard does some more interesting stuff. I'm also curious who wants to make bets that Howard's gonna say or refer to blood being shed at some point in this album, because he always says that fucking lyric. Because his old band was named Blood Has Been Shed, and he says it like 3 different Kill Switch songs. So I'm curious if he brings that back here. So all right.
Every time.
Yeah. Next one is The Worst Way. So as I said, we've heard these past 3 tracks. The rest is all fucking new. This is where the journey really begins. So let's go. Super excited. Right. As I said, The Worst Way. Tobin.
Hitting them low notes, okay.
Tobin Jordan, stick around for next tonight's stream. You'll probably hear some Dead Vectors at some point.
Oh yeah. Shotgun a beer when you hear blood will be shed. I already shotgunned too many things, alright?
If he says blood has been shed, I will shotgun a goddamn beer, alright?
Fuck it, I'm in. Let's do it.
This still feels like 2004 metalcore, like a slow 2004 metalcore song to me.
No, the guitar tone is definitely modern.
Sounds like a
Can't hear you, Jordan.
Louder.
Sounds like sirens. It dies today.
Yeah. I was thinking it dies today. I didn't want to say it in case anybody disagreed with me, but. Oh. That riff in the back.
Oh.
I didn't even know how to shotgun a beer. I'm gonna have to fucking learn if this shit happens.
Just look up a YouTube video on how to do it.
I'm gonna fucking die, bro. He better not say "Let Us Been Shed." Nice little pop chorus right there.
Yeah. I was going to say, it almost has like some new metal vibes.
808.
I've taught plenty of people how to shotgun a beer. We can do it over Zoom too, or Discord. It's fine.
Also, guys, give a shout out to 18 viewers right now. I'm hyped that y'all came to enjoy this with us.
Hell yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. And
Go
don't forget
on
to hit
and,
that like
hit
button.
the like button.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, hit the like button too. That helps out a ton.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Hell
even.
yeah.
All right, so what do we think of that one? The Worst Way, another very poppy style.
Yeah, that was
had a lot of pop in there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily even say like pop as much as like maybe pop sensibility, like radio friendly.
Yeah, just
kinda
mostly that
feels to it.
chorus part. That
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I mean, still solid. Howard's got such a fucking powerful voice that it can make anything sound good. So
right.
And Jared's fucking riffs are just so
Yeah, the
good.
riffs in there were very solid too. Not overpowering or anything. They were like almost in the back, you know. But very still solid as well.
That one was a lot more electronic too.
Yeah.
It was a lot more
Yeah.
like-
Again, kind of spirit boxy for the new album. If you compare it to the new album, it's along that same style, which is cool because you know
very atmospheric.
Spirit Box made it cool. All right, so next one, Buried Alive and Wide Awake. That is not two songs. That is one sentence right there. So, all right, let's go.
let's fucking go.
Yeah, Howard and Jared did do a stream with Nick Nocturnal today, like 4 o'clock. Lamb of God?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Like that's some 2004
2002,
shit.
is that you?
Yeah, that's that old
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Misery Signals.
I know.
Oh,
That's fucking nice.
Oh, little scrapes. Oh my god.
The pan, that was cool.
Alive or just breathing? Buried alive and wide awake, huh? I feel like this could be on Queen of the Damn soundtrack. This could be on Queen of the Damn soundtrack.
Especially with that background synth right there.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Pick it up.
Just changing it up.
Yeah.
Every measure, love that. The drums are so solid too. Oh, isn't it? It ain't over. Blues? Bluesy?
That's just a little prog solo, no big deal.
I
Robot bringing some too.
yeah, I already want to sing along to this chorus. Like I'm already like,
same.
There it is.
Yeah. That's almost like an 80s hair ballad guitar solo.
Yeah.
Tight. That was fucking cool.
So I was almost disappointed because they brought in that bluesy part and then just went into another chorus, and I was like, is that it? They're just gonna tease that? But then he brought it back with the solo. And they tied it in, so that made me enjoy it more. So far, I think that's my favorite track on the album.
I
think that was so fucking good. The riffs in there were fucking perfect. Like, straight throwback, to early 2000s. And then that change up with the drums and everything about that song was fucking solid as shit, dude.
And plus it still had the nice like catchy chorus in it too, so just ties it all together. It's awesome, man.
Howard can make anything catchy. that's basically the end of the story so far. Jordan.
Fuck, dude.
So far, that's probably my favorite song.
That's so good. And we still got like fucking 7 more tracks. So
Oh my god.
Nice.
Let's keep going. All right, we got Skyfall next. James Bond movie, isn't it?
Burn.
Let's go. So good. I love the also the simplistic artwork for this album cover. It's also very throwbacky. Just some roses on fire, that's it.
No big deal. Just some lava roses chilling. That Devil Wears brought us in. What's up? That bass tone is so nasty.
Yeah.
Now say goodbye. When the decision hurts, you wanted the weight of the world, but you're too innocent. You don't know that you are in hell when you're living in new life in the skyfall.
Who's that? What's that?
Right.
Daniel says this is a major Census Fall type throwback.
reminds me a lot of Deftones.
I love its cleans right here.
I love that. Man, the synth is so good.
Bass really brings out this album, man.
Well, and I think the bass tone just really supports his voice. Because they're both like lower register. His voice is lower register, and just the tone of the bass is like making it pop.
Yeah. It's very ballady. This is like a ballad.
And the key changes and everything.
Love the positive lyrics. Y'all know me.
Yeah, that bass is too nasty.
Keep the faith.
Nice.
Ooh, had to pause it real quick. All right, what'd y'all think of that one?
That was cool. I mean, I think it definitely has some throwback to like End of Heartache. In there is kind of what it like felt like to me. Especially with like the opening to the chorus. He says new life, and then he says breathe life in the Kill Switch song. And it's the same, it's the same like note progression. So.
Yeah, that's what I was putting that together in my head. I was like, what song was that?
Yeah. So that's like the first thing. So it's of all of it. So that's cool. That's fun.
You can definitely tell that Jared was like, yeah, you remember that one song that you did? Yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, so nothing too crazy in the song specifically. Just that it was very kind of just like a posi-core kind of song, but like obviously slower than that, but just very positive feeling, very ballady, just kind of more like from the heart kind of song. Is what I'm getting.
It also gave me some vibes of like whenever a Protest to Hero gets really anthemic sounding, the song kind of had that kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
Especially with that falsetto during the chorus.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that was. They should have like pressed that a little more. That was a little interesting. It was like almost I was like, wait, what was that? Like it came out of nowhere. I was like, what?
Is it him doing falsetto?
I don't know. It sounded like a girl. It sounded like a girl or something. Like I don't know who that was. They could have pressed that a little bit more, but definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Next song.
Next one is Endless War. Bets on if this is going to be the ass beater song.
Endless Waltz.
Endless War.
Gundam Wing. Endless Waltz.
Is this going to be the Blood Has Been Shed song?
Right? Is this going to be it? Is this? So before we get there, if he does say blood has been shed at some point, how do I pierce this beer? What is a good way to?
Okay. So
key.
All right. So you want to make
you
sure
have a key over here.
You want to make sure that the mouth of your can is facing upwards. And then you want to pierce it directly at the bottom of the can, right here, where the top of the mouth is over here, but at the bottom. And always have it like leaning forwards like this, so you're not dripping shit out the hole there. And then once you have your hole pierced, You fucking rip it open.
Right here or on the back side of it?
No, right there. Yeah.
No, you wanna.
If he says blood has been shed.
No, the hole you
Okay.
make in it is where you put your
Yeah,
mouth.
the hole you make in it is where you put your mouth, and then you tilt
That sounds
it,
dangerous.
You open it and
dangerous.
tilt it up this way.
I'm gonna get
Just-
tetanus or something.
Just put your whole ass mouth over it. You got a big mouth. It's fine.
That's what she said. All right. Endless War. Let's get it on to this next track. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Under Oath?
pop punk? What?
Can you feel your heartbeat racing?
Can you feel this blood shedding? This is very Kill Switch as well. This is.
Hey, we got a nurse in the chat. Thank you. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, very Kill Switch.
Even the vocal style is very Kill Switch.
Yeah. God. Shut the fuck up, Daniel. For the record, I'm glad that it's Howard doing this and not Jesse, because they wouldn't have the same skill to it. But for old Kill Switch, I fucking love Jesse. Just saying.
Oh, man, they teased me right there. I was like,
damn it.
oh,
An ending
And
ringtone
that was
was
it.
so dope right there.
assholes. Maybe the next one's gonna be where it starts. It starts heavy. Maybe
opens
it's
up with the
yeah.
breakdown,
Maybe it flows. All right. That was another fucking good one. So far
Yeah.
I'm noticing literally every song has like catchy chorus. Like you could sit here and sing along with this entire fucking album. And that is like one of the coolest things about Howard's music. It's just his voice, man. It makes you want to fucking just sing along with him, man.
Yeah, you get that connection.
Also, another thing is that, like, I feel like almost every song that we've listened to has, like, certain little things that just make it, like, a different style just by a little bit, you know? Like
Yeah.
you have a little bit of gent, a little bit of prog, a little bit of metalcore, a little bit of deathcore, you know? Like, this one had that like, I mean, I guess just old
This was
metalcore,
yeah. This was kind of like I don't know. You could almost put this in the same like style and genre as like Bullet for My Valentine style.
Yeah.
metalcore.
Yeah.
Like that's
yeah.
like a little bit
Yeah, so
of
like,
you know.
they're like almost post-hardcore like, I don't know,
some like catchy like thrash parts. I don't know,
man. It's hard to define.
Which is, I keep comparing to Spirit Box because, for me, Spirit Box is my number one album of the year, and there is a lot of same sensibilities. Spirit Box also did that with their album. They also had each track was like very different. Although I think Spirit Box so far pressed that difference a little bit harder. They had some
their pop songs.
Yeah, they had very clear pop songs, but they also had each song had heavy parts. Is their difference. This one has like each song has like super catchiness to it. So sorry, I was talking to Tana. All right, so let's go on to this next track. It's a Constant Reminder. I'm hoping for an It Dies Today cover. I know it's not, and I'm just going to get sad as soon as that opening riff hits, but if it is, oh my god, I am going to fucking shit myself if they gave It Dies Today some love, but I know they didn't, so let's go.
Oh my god.
Constant Reminder. Ooh, it did start heavy, though. Ooh.
Humanity's last breath? Old Arto?
So it did flow from the last track. That is cool. Yeah. Pick it up into a two-step. Yep.
It has some like southern metal vibes to it. Oh yeah.
Constant reminder of what's been lost. Is this all?
Look, Jordan over there smiling right now. He's cheesing.
He's probably just stoned his shit.
Ooh.
Actually, that southern metal vibe. That sounds like third album Norman Jean right there. Redeemer. Yeah, that one. Pick it up.
It's like they dip their toes into some deathcore. They're like,
Nope, that's good. There's so many layered guitars in this too.
Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna give us a breakdown? Ooh. That's Jesse Killswitch.
Oh yeah.
They probably hate us so much for comparing it to Killswitch, but how are you not,
I mean, Jared Dine.
Oh, that guitar right there. Fuck.
Wow.
No spoilers, Isaiah. I'm just kidding. Thank you. Oh. Jared's riffs are so fucking cool during this, man. You can tell he really has an appreciation for metalcore. Once you get past the silly videos, hey, we all got silly videos, man. No hate.
And he does some pretty solid ripping in this too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, dude's just throwing in some fucking wailing ass solos.
Yeah.
I mean, and so what I was gonna say is that like it's hard not to compare it to Killswitch. Number one, because it's Howard, but also number two, like in that video that like whenever Jared was talking about this, putting this album together, he like ranted about how
Killswitch
big of a
was-
fan, how big of a fan of Killswitch and how big of a fan of Howard he was. So I feel like obviously like being in a band with Howard
Gonna
made
have
him
that
just-
influence. It's
yeah,
not.
made him like bring out that influence that he had of being a fan of their music. So I think it just kind of makes sense that there would be some of that vibe, that Killswitch vibe in it.
Damn, y'all read Tobin's comment? I feel silly, but I'd never listened to Killswitch, so now I'm hearing this fresh as it is, and then I get to go back and discover Killswitch.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, but you have to start at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, beginning
Yeah.
or if you're iffy on Jesse when you first hear him, go to Howard and then go back, but definitely start
No,
in the
no,
beginning.
Just start at the beginning and work your way
Different.
up,
It's
because it'll
different
give you-
vocalist at first, but it's the same like
Well, you can't
catchiness.
skip Jesse because Jesse's the vocalist
Yeah.
again. So like,
yeah. I'm just letting him know that when he he pops in the fucking Alive or Just Breathing, he's like, wait, this doesn't sound. What is this? But yes, it's the same like that. There's catchiness, there's heaviness, a ton of positivity, which is like the most important part for me, at least. I love positive lyrics, and Killswitch is it's basically all fucking positive. It's very emotional music for me, and Howard really keeps it through this. He's got a lot of like positive shit in here, so
I've teared up
Oh, hell
multiple
yeah.
times already.
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Excuse me. I've seen them live. Oh, I've seen them live like many times.
I've never seen them live.
I've only
My
seen
first-
them live once.
My first like actual like metalcore concert that I went to was Killswitch. It was 2005, I think. Maybe 2007. I think it was 2007 with Chimera, Dragon Force, and He Is Legend. He Is Legend
I
opened.
mean, Dragon Force can fuck off, but the rest of
Hey,
that stuff's
Dragon
awesome.
Force. Hey, I think going back, it's just Blessed by a Broken Heart on steroids. Really, they're pretty cool. But yes, that was like one of my first shows. One of my first concerts was outside of, Warped Tour. That's different. My first like intimate concert was Killswitch. So, all right, something to live for. Let's go. We got 4 songs left.
Hell yeah.
I also saw them in 2019, I think, with that was the tour with Parkway Drive. Ooh. My second time to see them with Parkway Drive.
Speaking of Parkway Drive,
Those highs. Okay, so it wasn't that tour in 2019. That's a Midnights Today riff right there. Oh. Oh.
A little bit of black in there, okay. Shut up,
Half
Daniel.
meter?
Don't make me fucking delete your messages.
That drum pattern is so cool.
I don't think he did, but he probably wrote one.
Yeah, he probably helped.
I know he played one.
So they kind of set the bar really high with the video they dropped today. I wish they would have just done studio footage for every track. Like, that would have been fucking sick. Or like release a documentary or something. I'd be about it.
Yeah.
God. His highs, man. He's really pushing those highs.
I know. God, imagine being 50 years old and still having a voice like that.
Right, man. Howard, you're not losing the battle. You are not losing the battle. All right, what y'all think of that? That was
his highs were fucking crazy.
Yeah,
through that whole thing.
I think that one so far is probably the most technical out of all of the tracks so far. They had like so many different cool like little like niche things and like little change ups, just little subtle things that just like were really fucking cool in there.
Or with the blast beats.
Yeah,
that was like sweeping over blast beats. Like, come on.
Howard doing those highs. Like he's always done some highs. He's been
not like that consistently.
Yes. Yeah. Those were crazy highs to hear coming from him. Probably I'd put that in the top like 5 of the tracks on this album so far. I think that was a really good one.
Oh hell yeah. Tobin Jordan, yes. The fade out. Love the fade out.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, that would have been a good album ender. That would have been a good solid album ender. I'm gonna have to see what they put for an album ender here.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just wait and hear what they're doing.
Yeah. I was just saying it had those sensibilities that I think could have worked as an album ender too. So
yeah,
let's see where they go with the next 3 tracks. We are almost finished, guys. All right, next one is Great Deceiver. Let's go.
Don't forget that if you guys are going to be joining us for our normal Friday night stream after this, now is your time to put in your free request for that.
Yes, we free requests will be cut off as soon as this is over. So we are only accepting free requests from this stream since we're starting late. So drop them now if you got them. Let's go.
Smoke them if you got them.
Speaking of Parkway Drive, Prague?
Animals as leaders? Is that you? What's...
Ooh. Starting off with Catchiness. All right.
took a different turn than what I was expecting from the opener.
By the way, 23 viewers, guys.
Hell yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us, y'all.
Oh my god.
God damn. Speaking of crazy highs. Fuck.
Jesus. Love that guitar layering right there as well. That's a fucking snare right there. Love the little electronics there, man.
Ah, cool.
Sounds like Underworld.
Right?
Damn, the fucking ghost note.
All right, so another solid heavy track that was very riffy, very breakdowny. Had some Howard did some like, so he did those highs like as high as he fucking could, and then there was also some like electronic, like they were like playing with it with like some electronics. It kind of made it like a little like pierce your fucking eardrums, you know. And I thought that was really cool. What do y'all think?
That one had a very interesting like chord progression to it. And like the melodies that they chose are very like, I don't know if it was a guitar or something, but like that synth, maybe it was a synth, like during it's kind of like a higher chimey sounding thing during the chorus. That was pretty cool. So like, yeah.
Raimi, what do you think?
Fucking
What do you think?
riffs.
I'm probably gonna have to go and change the other stream because we're at like 8:05 right now, so I have to move the time so it doesn't fuck up when I try to go live. But Raimi, your turn.
I mean, I think that's probably the craziest I've ever heard his voice go. There's tons of synth in there, tons of like background noises and all kinds of like electronic shit happening, and it just made it sound a lot more full and a lot more fun. I don't know. This is a really fun track for me.
I've also noticed that it started out with not a lot, well, kind of electronics, but then it's slowly gotten more like atmospheric towards the middle, and now it's getting more like glitchy kind of towards the end. So I like that.
Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah, I love the electronics that they mix in there. They're very subtle. It's very subtle here, but it's
Yeah,
like just like elevates a little
Shut up
bit
and
of
put your
stuff in
request
there.
in.
All right, so 2 more tracks, guys. We are on the home stretch.
Dallas Pixar didn't happen.
Dying of the Light. All right, you ready? Let's go. Very chunky.
Whitechapel?
Chunky as shit. Okay.
Oh, he did send a picture. Oh, that's not even ball bag. That's underwear, you coward.
When the flame dies out, will you remember how it felt to burn into
This chorus kind of reminds me of his Legend a little bit. Like
Yeah,
kind of just like
reminds me of Bury Your Dead with Mike Perry.
No, it's that flat note that he does in there. Da, da, da.
yeah.
Yeah.
Read the title, Dallas. Oh. God damn.
There's a scrape into that rib?
Dude, it's gonna be such a fucking crime if they don't end up touring for this. Which I feel like they're fucking not, because Howard signed with like major bands. And this is like a one-off project. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, JD, what's up?
Here we go. Here, hold on. Chill out. Ooh.
That's so low. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh! God damn!
Oh. God.
Is it gonna go into a fucking catchy chorus? Okay, no, that's the end of the song. That's the end of the song. Okay.
That also would have been a cool album ender right there.
Yes, that also that would have been really fucking cool for an album ender.
Fuck, dude, that was crazy.
That's the heaviest thing I've ever heard Howard ever do. Holy shit.
God damn, dude, that was insane.
Could have used some Howard doing some like fucking gutturals right there or something. Well, just add him in there a little bit, you know. But yes, extremely fucking solid. Yes, that put a smile on my face for sure.
They should have got Adam D to do some guest gutturals.
Right?
Or Jared. Jared can do some gutturals.
Right? Yeah, he does too. Maybe that.
He
Yeah.
used to be in a fucking deathcore band. He was in like a Christian deathcore band or something.
All right. All right, that was fucking good. Let's see how they followed up. Let's see how they end the album. I'm very curious to see what they do here. Inside the Hollow, guys. Let's go. Ooh. Mazzy Star? I'm too old for anybody to get that reference.
Oh, I get it. Don't worry.
Somebody put a Mazzy Star song on Facebook.
The tears are cracking through my mask. I'm getting tired of trying. There's nothing wrong if you don't ask. Wanting more, but I know I never asked for this. My life in your hands. I'm falling again. I lost it all and then lost it all again. I'm going numb.
Damn. Hit him with the fucking feels.
Hell yeah. Album is so packed full of good 3-minute bite-sized blasts.
Perfect.
I'm getting tired of lying.
I mean, it's a good way to put it. I mean, like I said, you can just listen through this whole album and just sing along the whole time. It's nice and cool.
To tell you last. Wanting more, but I know
Love the bass. Love the bass.
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah, another ballad. This is definitely a ballad right here.
Oh yeah. Can't fucking Damn.
Lost it all again. I'm going numb. I'm going numb. There's no line.
It's gonna be on a Seether album. This should be in the new Spider-Man. That's what this should be. This should be Howard Jones and Chad Kroger just.
Shut up.
And they say that a hero can save us.
I love the way you laugh.
Amy, JD, don't remind me about the plot on you. You're playing with Silverstein right now.
I haven't even listened to that album. I'll have to write
Kind
that
of mad
down.
I'm not watching Silverstein right now.
All right, so before talking about the album, what did you think about the song as an ender?
As an ender, I felt like this should have not been the ender. I felt like the last song should have been the ender, and they should have had this one like middle of the album. Like I understand like the concept of like a cool down track or whatever,
Mhm.
you know, but like it just didn't finish as strong as even like the last like 2 songs or 3 songs have, you know.
I can agree with it. I can say I wish. I think the other song or that other one I said, I don't remember the name of
Yeah.
it.
Like number 5 in or something.
Yeah, where it had like the little play out, or if they would have just added a little, maybe like a solo at the end that just kind of the solo played out would have been cool. Something like that. I don't think it hurt the album or anything. I just think
Nope.
as an ender, you're just like, you know, because it was all good, all good. What do you think, Jordan?
I think it should have been switched with the other ballady type song because that one had more of the heaviness to it, so it probably would have followed up better.
Yeah, maybe like put this one in the middle of the album.
From the second to last track, because that last track was fucking like, that was literally the heaviest thing on the album, and then it went from the heaviest thing
To
on
the
album
softest, to the softest.
thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a bad song.
Daniel said Howard saves it, but it was generic. So generic in a way that it's so catchy in itself. When you have something that's catchy, it's catchy because it's nothing is, I don't know how to say this.
It's catchy because it has a certain like structure to it that makes it catchy.
Yeah, there's
like
not a lot of catchy stuff that's just like crazy technical, you know. So every song on this album, literally every single song on this album is catchy. There's a catchy part in the entire thing. So I can see where you're coming from saying it's generic. I don't know how to word this. You could say that Howard carried it, but also not at the same time. Like Howard, I think they both tied together very well. His riffing was perfect for Howard's vocals. So while Howard's vocals is incredible and one of my favorite things in life, I think everything about this album musically went along perfectly with Howard. So it was the perfect music for Howard.
Yeah, in the video, he did say that the songs started out as him just throwing some songs together, sending them to him, and then Howard putting the vocals over it. And then he said he took those and then he would change things around it to fit
Howard.
Around the vocals. So yeah, I can definitely.
So it is vocal centric. It is technically vocal centric. It is built around that catchiness of Howard. So I can see how you can say it's generic. There are some really cool technical parts in here. There's good layering, but it's also technical isn't what always makes something good. You know what I mean?
I'd say it's like more nostalgic than generic.
The last ballad.
Yeah, it's very throwback.
You know, the last ballad at track 3 or 4?
I can't remember right now the names of it was one of these. I think it might have been Buried Alive, maybe. I don't know. Skyfall.
So the last ballady one was it still was like nice and catchy, and it still like had that like powerful drive to it as far as like a slower song goes, but it still had the power to it, and that's the point. This one was just...
Sorry, didn't mean that to be that loud.
This one just didn't have that drive to it, and
I think it was this one, Skyfall.
It didn't have the drive to it that the entire rest of the album had, and so it was just a cool down track, and that's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I still think that the second to last song should have been the album ender, and this should have been like in the middle of the album.
Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't hurt how I feel about the album, because it's still a decent song, and it's still a solid fucking album. So
I definitely think there should have.
Sorry, getting comfortable in my chair.
More of like a short. Like...
Also, I think it was JM that was asking who Jared Dines is. He's a YouTuber, YouTuber guitarist. Is the best way to describe him. He does a lot of covers and stuff. He does a lot of like meme. He does a lot of meme style videos, kind of like I'd say like Jared Alonge kind of. He can be kind of silly. He has the little. Fucking, was it like 20 string gent guitar or something that's like ridiculous or whatever it is, but it's like that's like his thing, but like you know, deep down, like he's actually, you know, he's a musician, you know, at heart, and so he got a chance to do something like this, and
this
raises appreciation. I think this would have been this one or one of the ass beater ones would have been a good, more fitting ending to the album. But overall, still fucking, I mean, what do you think, Jordan? What do you think for album of the year status? Do you think this would take it from, say, Spirit Box or something? I don't know what your album of the year list looks like. So I know what Ramey's looks like. I say he would probably put this at like number like 4 or something. What do you think, Ramey? Maybe would this make your top 5?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
This makes my top 3. So
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely say top 3.
I'm gonna say top 2. I mean, this is tied for Spirit Box with me right now. I'm gonna have to spend some time with both albums and really sit with it and think about it. It didn't give me the fuck Spirit Box, but it was damn fucking good, man. I don't know.
Man.
It's
hard to do.
Yeah. I've also spent a lot more time. This shit all like happened like in the last fucking like month, you know, so I need to spend some more time with it. I've been sitting on Spirit Box for a year and a half, so
I'd say it's a tie with Spirit Box for me right now. But it also depends on what you want to hear. So if you want to hear something more of a throwback,
yeah. Like Tobin
this.
said, Spirit Box is an actual creative progression forward, which is absolutely true. Spirit Box's music is something new and fresh and crazy, and that's what makes it so fucking good. On top of them just being good fucking musicians in general.
But doing that doesn't automatically make it better.
Yeah, this is a ton of nostalgia. I mean,
it's probably also like a passion project for Jared too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, and literally what it is. Yep. And there is some slight stuff in there that is definitely like newer. Like there was some like the early on in the album was definitely felt like a Spirit Box style, progression. They didn't keep pushing that. They didn't push as many buttons as they could have, like Spirit Box did. But I don't think it wasn't meant to, So.
Yeah. Also, every single song had a catchy part.
Yes, literally every song you could put this in and sing along.
Something that differentiates it from the other ones, like everything. Like,
yeah, fucking really Zach Miller is like actually pretty spot on with the album cover though. Future's Evil album is basically this album with more flowers on it.
Yeah, I can see it.
What do you mean you can see it? That's it looks like this one looks like Futures is more like Pavement maybe.
It's also not a very I don't know, original idea. I feel like this has probably been done before. Anyways, thank you, Zach Miller, for putting that out.
Wild.
So ratings, what are you gonna give it?
10 out of 10.
I mean, that's a 10 out of 10 for me. I mean, it's
there's no denying.
There's nothing like that's what I love about Spirit Box is the catchiness. When they get in those catchy parts, Blessed Be, that when I can sit there and fucking just sing along and it gets stuck in your head for all day long. That's what this album is.
If it can be catchy and still heavy, that's like what gets me going, So this band does that perfectly.
That's the 3 for me.
Spirit Box does that perfectly.
Catchy, heavy, positive. That's my top 3 things for me. That's the 3. And then if you can make me cry, that's like S tier. That's it. And Spirit Box and SION both did all of those things. So it's tied for me right now. I'm definitely gonna have to spend some time listening to both of these albums to really figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to try to fight my nostalgia. I'm gonna have to try to. I feel like that's that might tie me down to a more of a bias, because I've been with Howard. I've been a lover of Howard for fucking 20 years now. So it's am I just saying it's a 10 out of 10 because of Howard? No, I don't think so. He's just that good.
I mean, it's a possibility that the fact that it's a Howard.
Yeah, chat. What are your ratings? Chat. Give me your ratings real quick while we finish discussing this.
As far as an album that I wanted to hear this year, this one has been really super refreshing for me because I feel like a lot of metal albums that have been coming out in the last year or two have been rinse and repeats of themselves. And so this one is kind of refreshing because there is that throwback, and it also it's Howard. You can't hate it.
Yeah. All right, so we're all in agreement. This is a 10 out of 10 album. And it's for me and Jordan. It's fighting for top of the year. And I mean, I'm not going to commit to it yet. I'm not going to commit and say it is, but it's a lean in there. It's lean in there. So we'll see.
I've still got some albums I need to listen to.
Oh yeah, there's so much music that came out this year that we have not even fucking touched. So
I didn't know the Plot in You had a new album.
Yeah,
so
but right now this is definitely top 2 for me. Top 2. So extremely fucking solid. Jared, I want to give a shout out to Jared Dines. Shout out to Jared Dines for, breaking out of that niche of him just being a silly YouTuber. No hate. I do some silly shit too, is what I'm saying. But good on you for like showing people that you're a good musician and that you really have an appreciation for that old style metalcore and just metalcore in general. I mean, you did fucking great, and you made us all proud. I wish I could do an album with Howard Jones. I'm not ever gonna get to do that, so that's fucking great. Good job, Howard Jones. Of course, we love you. We will always love you. You did fucking incredible. Your voice is the best it's ever been. Like, this is some crazy shit. He does so many good things on this album. Haven't listened to the new Volumes album yet either. No, there's so much. I told you, there's so fucking much.
So much music.
So fair point. Is this nostalgia or actual songs? It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. The music is solid in itself.
Songwriting. Yeah.
The music is solid in itself. Like the riffing is fucking awesome. So all right, well, let's go ahead and end the stream. We're gonna take a pee break, and then we're gonna go on to our live stream, which hopefully we won't end up going too long, which I don't think it will. We're cutting. Those free chats are closed, buddy. We've got like 6 tracks in the request, and that's it. And then Jordan's fucking donation request. So if y'all want to do something, head over to the other stream. Let me get that link for you in the chat real quick, and you can meet us over there. I'm gonna put it live when we're done with this, and then go pee and stuff. Let me get the link. So good, man.
Also, the electronics and the fucking like synth and shit was so good.
The solos were fucking great, and I'm usually not much of a solo
great,
person, so I think that's the link. I think that's the link.
Shotgun, huh?
Nope, no blood has been shed reference. Sorry, guys. All right, so we're gonna end the stream. Thank you everyone for coming. We appreciate it. We had a lot of fun. What a great album! What a great time. Damn, that went on like an hour and a half. That took way longer than we thought it would. Story of our lives. Story of our YouTube lives. All right.
That's true.
All right. I'm going to end this and see you guys over there, hopefully. If not, you're fake as fuck. Just kidding. Love you guys. Old Head Mike, Old Head Ramey, Young Ass Jordan, reminding you, never too old for this. See you guys in a few minutes.